G'day gang, Dan here, how you going? Back in the Elder Scrolls Online in the Blackwood, Everly Sharp Arrow, what's up?
So, the information from the former councillors points to an Argonian location. Someplace called the Ojel Bok. Vandacia ran off with the documents before we could learn more. Now we need to figure out what it means before his cultists beat us to it.
We don't know what Ojel Bok means or how to find it.
No, but Councillor Leviticus has heard the term. Says it's a landmark in the Solzan territory. The document suggested it's a site connected to the Four Ambitions. Maybe where the weapons are stored? We need to consult with an expert on that region.
Do we know an expert?
Governor Keshu of Gideon. Councillor Leviticus says she knows the swamps and bogs of Blackmarsh like the back of her hand. So, can I count on you? Will you come with me to Gideon to talk to Keshu the Blackfin?
I'll go with you to Gideon to talk to Governor Keshu.
We'll meet up in Gideon. We can talk to Governor Keshu there. She has to know about this Ojel Bok thing. She has to.
Were you surprised by Vandacia's treachery?
Now that you mention it, very much so. He was a member of the Elder Council. His name was on the list of people that knew Leovik's secret. I thought I was supposed to protect him, keep him safe from the murderer. But he was the murderer.
And where is Vandacia now?
After he killed Valeria and grabbed the coded documents, he ran. He could be anywhere. He's had decades to establish the Waking Flame and set up hiding holes. But he's after the ambitions, same as us. We need to find the hidden vault before he does.
Sounds fine. Alright. Sounds good. Yeah. Alright, so she would like us to go to Gideon. I guess we can do that. I mean, we should do that, right? That's what we should do. However, so Gideon's over there. We'll meet her there, but I'm thinking of maybe traveling north a little bit. Have a little look around there, see what's up. Once we get over the bridge. Because there's all of that area to explore. I'm sure we'll get a main quest that'll lead us that way, eventually. I want to have a little look. A little look-see. Let's place a marker, even though it does say N over there on the compass. Got that pathway. We'll take it from the Way Shrine and then head north. Little ride through these wet fields. There's an alien well over here. Aha! Activate the well. Health increased. Stay on that road. Watch out for that bear. Stay on this paved road. Oh, there's a heavy sack there. Hang on a second. Couple of good crafting pieces. There's a wisp mother there. A wisp mother over there. Some sort of settlement over here. It's all locked down though. What's going on here?
Sometimes you just have to get away from your life to write your stories. New scenery. No people constantly interrupting you. You do begin talking to yourself a bit more.
Yep. I can see that. Well, I guess I'll leave her to it. Got nothing for us. No quest to be done. No business to be taken care of. Shrine to Nocturnal. Might come back for that later on. See some Spriggans over there. I'll take this road as far north as possible. Got another settlement. Or city. Zenithar's Abbey. Oh, it's a public dungeon. It's a pubbo dunjo. Pentrick Run discovered. Okay. Well, we'll come back for that. Where's my road? I lost my road again. So we got Nocturnal Ruins. Or Shrine to Nocturnal, rather. There's another alien well in front of us. It's an interesting tree. Let's grab this well. Another well discovered. We got a boss over here. Toad Tongue War Camp discovered. I look quite excited. Let's try and push past this. I don't see any other players around, so I don't want to get mixed up in all of that. At least not yet. A shrine? No, some more ruins. Got a way shrine over here. Kind of veered off the road a little bit. Well, quite a bit actually. But there is a way shrine over here. Adventurers wanted for exciting opportunity. Brave soul sought to explore a newly uncovered ruin. Once in a lifetime opportunity for glory and gold. Inquire with Xigira about the expedition. Written in another hand. Big job, seems less than legal. But the gold's real. Meet north of Fort Redmayne. Bring friends. See you soon, little brother. Mirri. Who is this Mirri? Who's this Mirri person? Talk to Mirri Elendis. Doomvault Vupinaz discovered.
My orders are to observe the ruin, not help you mount a suicidal rescue mission.
Then you can observe me kicking every fetching cultist's ass standing between me and my little brother.
Oh, hey, Mirri. Everything alright here?
You are headed into dangerous territory. I have reports of suspicious activity at some nearby ruins. You another adventurer looking for trouble?
Why don't you believe her claims?
Because it doesn't matter what I believe. The legates heard her claim, and I was ordered to keep watch on the ruin. Observe and report, that's all. As to why I don't trust her, she's a little too fluent in the ways of Daedric cults for my liking.
How so?
She was a little too certain, a little too specific in her knowledge when trying to convince the legates. No upstanding, divine-fearing folk would go into such lurid detail reporting a crime of this nature. She's not to be trusted at her word.
We'll have a chat to her anyway.
Who are you? Another of these useless lay-in layabouts? No, you're an adventurer like me. Don't tell me Xigira roped you into this mess too.
No? What's the trouble?
My little brother and I answered a job posting seeking adventurers to help explore a newly discovered ruin, only once the expedition got underway and we were all split up, our employers turned on us. I barely got away.
What's your plan now?
Free my little brother and the others before something terrible befalls them. I don't know if I can do this on my own, but I have to try. Can I count on your help? Or were all the questions just morbid curiosity? I can pay if I have to.
I'll help you with your rescue.
There were 5, in addition to me, who got duped into this. My brother, Liam, Eolaf, a Nord warrior, Ardia, a high elf researcher, Dijos, an Argonian scout, and Garlor, a wood elf adventurer. Other than my brother, I don't know a lot about them.
What do you know about the ones who tried to take you captive?
Not much. Xigira, the woman who hired us, was charming. I didn't buy her story that her expedition was for study, but she paid half our fee up front. I figured they were just treasure hunters looking for plunder. We had no idea they were a cult.
When did you realize?
About the time they said, "Don't kill her, we need her for the ritual," while trying to wrestle me to the ground. Probably saved my life, though. I fought twice as hard knowing they were taking it easy on me. No one else escaped that I know of.
Well, I'm ready when you are.
We didn't get far with our expedition before things went sour, but the ruin was in pretty bad shape. You'll need a grapple bow to get anywhere quickly. Fortunately, I have a spare. They're simple enough to use if you've never tried one.
Well, I've tried one. Into the ruin. Doomvault Vupinaz.
We need to reach the base camp, but be careful. I saw a lot more cultists during my escape than the ones who led me here. I've seen a lot of Daedric ruins in my life, but never one's quite like this.
I want to ask you some questions.
All right, but remember, you already agreed to help me. It'd be rude to back out now. But seriously, I need your help. Please don't change your mind.
I won't. Tell me about this ruin.
It's Daedric in origin. Our employer claimed it was recently uncovered, but I have a hard time believing no one noticed until now. And despite its condition, it doesn't seem that old. Barely any overgrowth at all. None of it makes any sense.
You're saying this is new? A new construction?
100 years old at most. I couldn't tell you who built it, or how it came to be demolished, though. I didn't get much time to study it before those fetching cultists tried to throw a sack over my head and drag me off.
Alright, let's keep going then. See if we can find your brother. Take that, cultist. Now we read books. Alright, enough of that. Did I just crack that guy for sitting down? He was sitting down just eating a piece of bread or something. He was just eating a bit of pie. Just... Nice shot there, Mirri. Can't seem to loot ya. Oh, scamps. I don't like scamps. I don't like scamps and I don't like imps. Jeez, Mirri. Doing the work. Oh, look at this breach.
That's not our sky. It wasn't like this before. We should hurry. The bridge is out, but that support looks sturdy enough for the grapple bow. This place has shifted. Just a bit, but it's changing. Still, this is definitely where I crossed to escape. Let's just take this one obstacle at a time. That support will hold your weight, I promise. We can survey better from the other side.
What's happening in the sky?
It's changing. More like it's two skies mixing together. It wasn't like that before. I'm not sure what exactly that means just yet, but I'd wager it's got something to do with the cultists' ritual.
Does look pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna do some grappling. There was that dungeon that we did, as part of Greymore, I think it was.
The base camp should be... Eolaf! What are those fetchers doing to him? That's Eolaf. One of the other adventurers Xigira duped with this setup. They've got him strung up like a new life pony guar. Survey stones my ashy arse. That's a sacrifice if I've ever seen one. We've got to do something.
Survey stone?
Xigira had us escorting her scholars around the area to place those so-called survey stones. Supposedly, they would get the layout of this place in an instant. Bunch of guar dung, clearly. It's sucking the life out of him.
Can we destroy it?
I damn well plan to try. It'll be dangerous, though. For Eolaf, most of all. That ritual is already feeding off of him somehow. The sudden shock of destroying the stone might kill him. We could try weakening the ritual before ending it entirely.
How do we do that?
That array by Eolaf seems to be the heart of the ritual, but the magic is being drawn to another focal point nearby. Destroying that might lighten the load on Eolaf, and the backlash of ending the ritual by force. It's the best chance of saving him.
Understood. Let's go.
We need to stop that ritual, the sooner the better, but Eolaf's chances of surviving go up exponentially if we try picking it apart carefully, instead of smashing the central array right at the start. The grapple bow should help us search around.
I'd like to talk to you more, but Eolaf's life was in the line. We've got a grappling point over here.
Endure, Nord. The foothold is nearly complete.
That did it! The ritual's weakened! Xigira!
Let's get down there. Oh my goodness. Go, Eolaf!
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, so there was a dungeon that we did in one of the previous DLCs, dungeon DLCs, that had us grappling all over the place. Plus we used it a little bit in elsewhere as well. Think of the Dragonhold prologue and so on. It was quite fun.
Thanks mightily for getting me out of there. I don't know how much longer I could have lasted.
What was it they were doing to you?
Trying to pitch me into Orki's gnarled teeth. Or Dagon's, rather. Felt like all the air was sucked out of my lungs. Would have killed me if you hadn't come along. Was it always this hot in here?
Do you know why they were trying to sacrifice you?
I'm just hired muscle. I don't meddle with magic. They were talking, though, about positioning the other stones. They sent each of us as an escort, split us up. If they got the better of me, I'm sure the others are in just as much trouble now.
Will you be alright?
Haven't felt this bad since I nearly drowned in the sea of ghosts. But I can feel my strength coming back. I think I'll be good enough to move once I've caught my breath. I'll be fine. Help the others while there's still time.
Right. Mirri.
It worked! Sorry if that sounds too much like surprise, but I couldn't be sure if that would be enough to save Olaf's life until we tried it. If the cult is doing this to the others, we should be able to free them too, if we're careful.
Any idea what it was that they were doing to Olaf?
It was definitely a Daedric ritual, but not your typical sacrifice. Offerings to the princes are usually quick and brutal. This was much more purposeful. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish, but they were using Olaf's soul to power it.
Do you know where the others were taken?
The Swits didn't tell us much of their plans before stabbing us in the back, but I've got a rough idea where they were taking the other stones. If we head out the other side of these corridors, we should be on the right path.
Well, let's keep moving then. Love the red glow in here. Definitely not a place we want to stay in for too long, but aesthetically it looks awesome. Maybe we could turn it into a house or something. Oh, hey. I think we've been noticed. Oh, we're noticed over here. Let's go, Mirri. Oh, knocked into the fire. Damn those scamps. Got a Daedroth over here. Had a Daedroth over here.
Hold on. I recognize that journal. It belonged to Ardia.
Exploration of the shattered ruin. Xigira has paid us well to escort her surveyors through this unusual ruin. Truth be told, I might have come along for free if I'd known what we'd find here. The Daedric designs are like nothing I've ever seen, but disturbingly familiar. They're expansive as well, far more so than they first appeared. I feel like we haven't traveled that far, but the landscapes within the compound seem incongruous to what I observed from outside the entrance. I should probably draw a few maps along with my notes. I knew I should have mapped as I went. Xigira's surveyors turned on me as soon as they got me away from the rest of our group. I tripped and my cloak tore free, so I bolted. I just need to write down where I go. Process of elimination. Left, out the door, across the chasm. I'm completely turned around. I hear them coming. No time!
Well, I'll be. Ardia actually made a break for it. She's the last one I'd have expected to escape. 2 left feet, that one. Much as I'd like to believe she made it out, somehow I doubt it.
You think she was caught?
Honestly, I'm impressed she made it this far, but my gut tells me she's still here. I think we should keep looking for the rest of those sacrificial stones. Whoever's still bound up in the cult's rituals is in the greatest danger.
Understood.
It's getting to the point that I hardly recognize this place. It's like the sky is on fire and everything's scorched. Did the cult come here just to destroy this place? That hardly makes any sense, but Daedra worship too often doesn't.
Maybe the destruction isn't the point.
It's possible this is all just a side effect of the ritual, not its intent. Who knows? Maybe their magic isn't just feeding on the souls of those they've captured, but everything here. All the more reason to stop them, quickly.
Into the inner layer.
Lava? And look, those trees! The shifting is more drastic here.
Ah, damn you, scamps! I can't stand scamps. Don't like them. I'd take a Daedroth over a scamp any day. Lava flowing down the mountainside. Got a grapple point over here. Grapple point over there.
Looks like they caught Ardia after all. We need to free her.
To reuniting you with your brother.
Mirri?
We need to free Ardia from that ritual before it drains her soul completely, even if it kills her. Still, we should look for focal crystals nearby that are drawing power from her. Destroying them is the only way to save her life and her soul.
What do you mean by even if it kills her?
I mean, stopping the ritual prematurely might kill her, but there are fates worse than death. If her soul is drained entirely from her body, it won't be left to the mercy of the Divines. It'll probably wind up in the clutches of Oblivion.
Well, let me give this thing the hammer.
That helped, but there's still something drawing power from the ritual. Let's keep looking.
Yeah, Mirri, there's something on the other side. I could see another grapple point down there. I love grappling. Yeah, there was one point in that dungeon where you had to do a double grapple. That was really cool.
That's done it. Now, destroy the array.
I'm on it.
Arcade's beard, she's a looker.
Hey, excuse me. Yeah, just a second.
Watch your step.
Listen to that guy. Arcade's beard, she's a looker.
I'm just a little unsteady.
Alright, you go through it. Ardia.
Normally, I love new experiences. It's why I got into exploring. Not that one. Never, ever again.
We found your journal.
Oh, I thought I'd never see that again. Thank you. I have a great deal to add to it now. I think it's good to record all you can, good and bad. It forces you to think about what you've seen and done. Makes you more mindful of how events shape you.
Did you learn something that we might find helpful?
Xigira was yelling at her followers about jeopardizing the foothold when I was trying to escape. I don't quite get what she meant, but I think they're turning this place into their stronghold. And I saw Xigira when they caught me. The real Xigira.
What do you mean, the real Xigira?
Among her followers, she dropped the mask she'd been wearing. She's a Daedra. These cultists are the usual misguided fools dabbling with things they don't really understand. They're true believers. I'll never forget how they howled for her adulation.
It looks like Ardia will be all right. Hopefully she can make a successful escape this time.
How many more of these rituals do you think there are?
I can't be certain, but Dijo, Scarlor, and my little brother Liam are still missing. We have to assume they've been captured and bound like the other two. We need to stop these rituals, and not just for their sakes.
What do you mean?
I have a theory about the purpose of these rituals. The changes to the land, the sky, the blasted heat. I think this place is being overtaken by another plane. If I had to guess, I'd say it's becoming the Deadlands.
How is that possible?
I think this ruin isn't actually part of Nirn. More like a piece of our world bottled up, and the cult is trying to fill the bottle from another source.
All the more reason to stop these rituals. Find the remaining expedition members. Let's go, Mirri. More scamps ahead. Yep. This place is sure looking different.
Garlor! Over here! Garlor? Oh, fetching Vec! 3 alive, I can't look at him. Can you see if there's anything left of him in there?
Garlor's eyes are vacant. He's oblivious to the world.
He's gone. Soul-shriven. I've read accounts of this happening, but I've never seen it myself. This ravaged body is all that's left of Garlor. His soul, gone somewhere far worse. This is what will happen to the others. To my little brother.
Only if we fail.
Right. You're right. This isn't the time to lose it. There's still hope for the others. Garlor couldn't have wandered far like this. There must be another ritual site nearby. Let's go.
What about Garlor? Do we just leave him like that? Should I finish it? Guess not. Oh, actually, hang on a second. Actually, what's over here? I can't even walk up steps. Oh, maybe just an alternate path. This place is no bueno. Copper face full of poison flame punk. Don't let him spin for too long. Another grapple point.
This is it! And they've got Dichos!
Crack this.
Mirri, and I'll make you watch your brother waste away.
This focal point is finished, but it wasn't the only one by the look of it.
Yeah, there's another one across the way. Oh, nice shot.
Stopped feeding on their soul. Let's do the same to the rest.
Come on! You came back for me?
So what's that, 2 more?
Thanks to you, there will be something left for the Hist when my time finally comes. But I did not expect the Dark Elf to stick her neck out for me.
Why not?
Dark Elves have not been kind to my Eggkin, and I have not been kind to theirs in turn. I see I judged her too harshly. I should apologize to her and her brother, if he still lives. He was taken prisoner by Xigira, personally.
Do you know where she took him?
To the heart of the vault, she said. Further down this path. Where it leads, I cannot say. I don't even recognize this place anymore. I only know it tries my scales worse than Ebonheart.
We managed to save her. I don't know if that'll improve her opinion of me. Well, my kind. But I'm glad. I wouldn't wish what happened to poor Galor on anyone.
We've accounted for everyone but your brother.
Liam. Hang in there, little brother. We'll find you. We seem to be getting close to the heart of the cult's plot. Other than the ruins, the terrain here is unrecognizable from where we came from. I'd wager that's where we'll find him. And Xigira.
You want to go after her too?
No, I don't care about that hooded viper. I just want my little brother back. But if she stands in our way, I'll gladly kick her fetching ass back to Oblivion. Come on, Liam needs me.
Let's go, Mirri. Let's get him. Let's finish this.
Xigira! Give Liam back and maybe I won't fetch and kill you!
Screams unmolested as you stand helpless before this gateway.
Damn it! She's sealed the gate. We need to remove that barrier.
Yep.
That switch might have something to do with it.
Yep. Couple switches here. That's one. You want to still talk, Mirri?
That switch locked us out. We aren't getting that gate open by force, but I bet that mechanism plays some part in getting it open.
Any thoughts on what to do?
I think that mechanism must be connected to the gate, but that can't be the only thing stopping us, or Xigira wouldn't be so confident. We should look around. There might be more of these Daedric objects involved in the barrier.
I see another one across the way. Another grapple point here.
I think that did it! The gate's unsealed! Let's find Liam. Xigira, if you think a little lava is going to stop me, you've got another thing coming. This is it! We're going to save Liam and stop Xi'gira's plot here and now. Let's find the ritual's focal points and weaken it so we can set him free.
You think we have time for that?
I don't know. He's my little brother. I have to try. If it comes to it, end the ritual prematurely. I'd rather send Liam into the arms of Mother Morrowind than let Oblivion have him. Just try. Please.
I'll do what I can.
Lightened their burden a bit, but it might not be enough. Look for other focal crystals. I think that's all of them. Now, the array.
Mirri, I thought I'd never see you again.
Alright, that's sorted out. But this isn't sorted out. Let's take care of this right now. Mirri and her brother took off. That's right. That's alright. I think I got this.
You can't.
What was that? I can't what? I can't. Not sure what she had to say. I think the greatest enemy in there was geometry.
You can inform your worthless legates that we stopped the cultists. No thanks to you.
Just be grateful your little dispute didn't land you afoul of the law. Cease your meddlesome trespassing while you're ahead, and get a real job.
Yeah, listen to this guy. Brigadier, excuse me.
I suppose you helped the Dark Elf rescue her associates? You'll hear no complaint from me. I can report the matter closed, and get back to a worthwhile patrol.
We did it! My little brother is safe, and that backstabbing viper Xigira's plans are in shambles. Oh, I almost wish I could see what Dagon does to her for her failure. But my imagination's probably better than his anyway.
What's next?
We leave this useless swit to his report and count to Zora's lucky stars. My little brother is alive and well, thanks to you. That's more than I could ask. We owe you. If you ever need anything, and I mean anything, you can count on me. I should get word that we're safe to our parents as soon as possible. I hope to see you again soon. And Liam, straight to Leyawen, you hear?
I just want a moment to catch my breath and thank your friend here, Mother.
Off she goes. Liam.
Thought I was finished there. Mirri too. I was praying to the three that she wasn't going to share my fate. Someone was listening, because you're a real godsend.
I see you managed to reunite Mirri and Liam. I could tell the two of them were close when we met. Thank the Divines for that, because I don't know if she'd have gone to such lengths for us otherwise. No, I think she would have.
Glad to see Mirri got her brother free. Gladder still you two bothered with me along the way. I won't soon forget that.
I am glad you were able to rescue Liam. I could not look Mirri in the face if she had fished a bitter old lizard from the mire at the cost of her own loved one. If more dark elves were like them, there would be fewer Argonians like me.
Alright. Well, take care, folks. I don't know where Mirri went. She just took off. Let us go... We're not going to go to Gideon, actually. We're going to go... I think we will go to Gideon, but we'll go sort of down this way, because there was that public dungeon somewhere. We might go and check that out. I think it was this structure over there, so we might go past that area again. I'll just have a look if there's anybody find that boss. Go via that Ayleid well. Oh, there is somebody fighting. That thing preoccupied. Look at all these things. Go, go, go. Go, little beasts. Go and eat that reeking flesh. Running low on stamina. There you go. War Chief Zathmos. Beautiful. Gained a champion point. Iliad Wells ready to activate now. Right. Now, I'm gonna go and travel south. See if we can get to that public dungeon. Take a little look-see. Oh, there it is. Let's go and knock on the front door and say hello.